I had to break the news to some of our producers, and I talked to Nicole, I talked to Kelly. You know, it's horrible.
You spoke out that you actually reached out to Liam Payne that recently just passed away. You spoke out to Liam Payne, and you had a little bit of potentially a concern for him. Question for you. What was your reaction to the news of all of that, and how have you been doing?
I mean, honestly, we spent 5 weeks together shooting a TV show for Netflix called Building the Band. It's an incredible show. He was an incredible human being. Sober the entire time that we worked together, to my knowledge. But I know from personal experience, when you're going through something like that, you don't really reach out to people that are sober. And it's not because you don't want to, it's you don't want to be held accountable necessarily. So I totally get where he was at. I've been there, I understand all too well. But we were actually on a conference call, and I got a text message, and I was like, oh my God, wait, what the hell is going on? And our manager said, oh, I was trying to tell you, I didn't know if you saw the news. I'm like, oh my God. And we were finishing up the call, thank God. And I needed a good 30 minutes to kind of regroup. I called my producers, I called everyone. They didn't even know because they were in London. They didn't hear the news till after the fact. It was weird. So I had to break the news to some of our producers, and I talked to Nicole, I talked to Kelly. You know, it's horrible. But, you know, he was such a talent and such a bright light that I hope people seeing him on this show, they'll remember him this way. And his legacy will obviously carry on. So my hearts and prayers go out to the family. So again, it's a major loss.
Legendary Backstreet Boy. Have to know of fans. Can fans expect to get anything more from the group at all? Or is this, what can we expect?
Oh, we have a lot. We have a lot more. We finished up our DNA World Tour last May.
Right.
We took 2024 off. Some of us did. I've been going nonstop, but Howie did some things as well. But next year, we have some really big things coming. We can't say anything about it.
Not even a little taste?
Not even a little taste. It's huge.
Okay.
Literally.
My question is, how do you deal with the noise and the critics and people having to say a lot about what you do, how you go about it? How do you deal with all of that?
I mean, I just take it. I don't think we really try to really get into trying to understand it. I think we live our lives just like normal people. We take our kids to school. We're the bus drivers. We just do daily stuff. So I think if you're not caught up in it or trying to do the what do you call it, the rat race or whatever they call it, trying to keep up with the Joneses, I think it's easy to not get caught up in it.
Yeah, I look at it as, if you don't like me, that's your loss. I'm a good person, and other people's opinions don't define who I am. So, it is, but I'll always speak my truth. I'll speak my mind, and if I could be helpful to someone that might be having a difficult time, then I've done my job. So, it's hard to really, you have to have balance, The minute we step out of our house, you're kind of got to turn it on, whether you want to or not. And it's as much as you're willing to give and take.